If it's the end of the world, I know that I have lived my life to the fullest.
I love freedom-loving art that reaches the human soul. This song is certainly qualifying for that. Welcome back to the JP Reacts channel, my wonderful freedom-loving friend, where we like to call out the lies, hypocrisy, and corruption of tyrants, because they deserve it. Highlight woke absurdities, but also highlight the amazing work of other freedom fighters, and that's exactly what we're doing today. Top of the charts is a new Tom MacDonald song featuring John Rich. Now, if you've been living under a rock, welcome back to not being under the rock. But Tom MacDonald, he's a freedom fighter. He's an artist. He's been putting out music for the past couple years that is very pro-humanity, very pro-freedom. And as you can imagine, the mainstream music industry is not too supportive of that. I wonder why. What's that say about them? Don't think about that too long or too hard. But nonetheless, being super independent, having his principles, his heart's in the right spot, he wants to apply his talents for what matters most, even though it means he's not accepted or supported by the powerful music industry in Hollywood. This song has topped the charts. It's become the #1 song on Apple, which is just absolutely incredible because other artists with the backing of like the reptiles that like to wear suits and just collect money, they'll throw money at songs in order to get them boosted in charts. I don't know how that works, but it unfortunately works that way. But this, the human spirit has run out. The song tops the charts. So I haven't listened to this song yet. Everybody who I know, they've been sending it to me. JP, you gotta listen to this, gotta watch the video. I wanted to wait and watch the video with you for the first time. So we're gonna take a look at it. The song is End of the World by Tom MacDonald and John Rich. Let's take a look. Which, by the way, 4.7 million views in just 2 weeks. That is, how shall we say, outstanding. To me, that's a very inspiring metric, not just like, hey, I'm glad Tom MacDonald's getting that kind of support, but that tells you and I that there are a ton of freedom lovers who are out there. They want to support something like this. This is something that's meaningful to them. So I'm inspired when I see things like that.
I know the end is near, the television telling lies. I know for sure the revolution won't be televised. I know that we've been waiting patiently for better times. We fell asleep and men are blind, can't recognize it's genocide. Feel like the bomb about to drop out of the clouds. Another virus going airborne, go hide inside your house. Farmers watching crops die, they drying up with droughts. Angry people forming crowds and trying to burn the cities down. This is Armageddon, martial law for our protection. I talk to God, but it's long distance and I lost reception. Forest fires and oil spills are the awful lessons. I'm just waiting.
I'm gonna have to go back and listen to this song a lot. He, as you can tell, he's obviously packing in a lot of messaging in short, concise lyrics. So it's weird that it's a lot to process. Isn't it weird when you're listening to a song that's not just based on shallow, crappy pop culture and gratifying oneself through sex, drugs, rock and roll, drinking? Those songs are easy to process because they're singing about nothing. It might sound good, but they're singing about nothing with substance. There's a lot of substance here.
Waiting for the devil to take over heaven. This is
Waiting for the devil to take over heaven. I like that being in there.
biblical, I swear it's in the Bible. We keep killing one another and we dying for survival. We used to fight for peace, we put our flowers in their rifles. Now we're about to be extinct, every man, woman, and child.
About to be extinct, every man, woman, and child. I don't think it needs to be that way, but an important message. Get people's attention. Off we go.
End of the world, I will do better next time. Oh yeah, I know it. Yeah, I know it. If it's the end of the world, I know that I have lived my life to the fullest.
By the way, that, if it's the end of the world, then I know I've lived my life to the fullest. To me, that's an important mindset. It's kind of like an athlete leaving it all out on the playing field. Like, obviously, you give your all, you hope you win the game, but if you don't, there's a certain peace of mind and fulfillment where it's like, I literally couldn't have tried harder. So even though I lost, don't like that, there's still satisfaction and fulfillment. Not like gratification, but deep fulfillment. So that's something I I think about pretty often, and I actually want to think about it more. I'm glad they mentioned it in this song where, whatever, if we're all, whatever, 2024, Biden got reelected, how'd that happen? I don't know, but y'all are going to concentration camps. I want to know I did everything in my power to not only live my life to the fullest by contributing to what matters most, the freedom movement, the betterment of humanity, but also loving my family, loving my friends, and not to mention we're going to put fun in there. So that's something I'm thinking about.
Yeah, the fullest. We stood on top of mountains. We've been to space before. We had our dogs and houses. We dug up dinosaurs. We built those bombs are dropping. We fought in all their wars. Now that the sky's falling, what did we do it for?
Feels like the end is near, our freedom's disappearing. People playing God, call it genetic engineering.
People playing God, but calling it genetic engineering. World Economic Forum, Dr. Yuval Noah Harari, are you hearing that? It's gene therapy, but you're calling it a yeah, okay. That's you playing God. Hey, by the way, you don't play God very well. Nobody plays God very well other than God. But when people try to play God, usually godlessness happens. Oh, by the way, in this video, you see the cows there. One of them looks like this is about to get abducted. I wonder if there's like animal rights advocates like PETA. They're like, hey, we got to boycott the song because like these cows were imaginarily abducted by aliens and that's not good, okay? Meanwhile, they have leather shoes on.
Media misleading us and evil's interfering while the government we need became the power that we're fearing. Our billionaires are going to space, don't blame them for leaving. Birds are falling out the air, fish washing up on our beaches. This is end times, humans got a deadline. Children are the future till we ruin them with headlines. Should be past their bedtime, but everyone's woke.
Woo! Children are the future until we ruin them with headlines.
They told us chase a dollar that made everyone broke. I feel like cryptocurrency is probably our last financial hope. Soon enough the government will leave your bank account froze. Judgment day is coming, you can run or you can stand and fight. Panic in the dark or lead rebellions by the candlelight. This ain't your granddaddy's planet Earth, it's black and white. The end is coming, I'll see y'all in the afterlife.
If it's the end of the world, I will do better next time. Oh yeah, I know it. Yeah, I know it. If it's the end of
I like that. I can relate to this guy. Tinfoil. I'm curious what the newspaper. Our only hope. Are we all going to die? End of the world, Tom MacDonald. I love like the creativity of a little thing like this. Hey, there's a newspaper in the video, but like they go to the trouble of making headlines and articles in the newspaper. Just another dimension of creativity that most people will never notice. I love that kind of thing.
the world, I know that I have lived my life to
That's good.
the fullest. Yeah, the fullest. We stood on top of mountains. We've been to space before. We had our dogs and houses. We dug up dinosaurs. We built.
By the way, as the cows get abducted, you never see aliens abducting fake meat. You never see stores getting, Beyond Burger being beamed up. Aliens are smarter than that. They're like, dude, we want those cows. High nutritional value of that nutrient-dense meat.
Those bombs are dropping. We fought in all their wars.
Maybe these genderless, genitalless aliens would actually grow some nuts if they eat enough meat. Think about that.
Now that the sky's falling, what did we do? It's the end of the world as we know it. It's our fault that it's over. While we look down at our phones, they'll drop a bomb from a drone, then an explosion. We should have known it. We stood on top of mountains. We've been to space before. We had our dogs and houses. We dug up dinosaurs. We built those bombs are dropping. We fought in all their wars. Now that the sky's falling, what did we do it for?
Damn, I think it's a pretty killer song. I see why people are raving about it. I think that song, I've musically beautiful. I truly did love it. And also the message. It's a nice warning. It's helping portray a reality. So hopefully we don't have to live through that reality if we wake up, if we keep waking up and choose a better way. Right now, the way the masses are choosing is less than ideal. Hey, if you're not following Tom MacDonald, you see his handles here, Tom MacDonald. He's Hangover Gang on Instagram. You can also, in Twitter, you can follow him on YouTube, just Tom MacDonald. 3.69 million subscribers. Man, he's killing it. I'm proud. I'm so grateful to have him applying his talent, his power, energizing an elevation of consciousness, elevating people to become more bold, wake up, and be the change that we all wish to see in the world. So I love it. Hey, one other thing I love that I want to talk to you about is the sponsor of today's video, the infrared sauna blanket by Boncharge. I have an announcement. I would like to thank the sponsor of today's video, my favorite new wellness product I've gotten in the past year, Boncharge and their infrared sauna blanket. Get this, research has shown that using a sauna between 4 and 7 times a week gives you a 40% reduction in all-cause mortality. And aside from helping me not die, the benefits I get from the infrared sauna blanket are helps me recover from exercise, helps me recover from injuries, helps me detoxify myself, and it boosts my metabolism. After I get out, I feel renewed and energized. The benefits of using a sauna are clear, but the problem with using a sauna is most sauna systems are extremely expensive and take up a lot of space in your home, making them not very practical for most people. But the Boncharge infrared sauna blanket is extremely cost effective, and I love the fact that it's compact. I roll it out when I'm using it, I clean it up and put it away when I'm done. If you want to take your wellness to the next level with the best, most cost-effective infrared sauna system on the market, then just go to boncharge.com/JPReacts. And while you're there, use the discount code JPReacts for 15% off. Once again, that's boncharge.com/JPReacts, discount code JPReacts. Thank you, Boncharge.